Imagine yourself in the heart of a lush mangrove swamp, the water shimmering under dappled sunlight, and the air alive with the sounds of insects buzzing and birds calling overhead. Beneath the still surface, a remarkable drama is unfolding, one that has captivated naturalists and inspired scientific research for decades. This is the domain of the archerfish, a master of precision in a world where survival hinges on a split-second shot. Today, we dive deep into the fascinating life of the archerfish, uncovering how this aquatic sharpshooter stuns its prey with unerring accuracy, and exploring the science behind a trick that seems almost too incredible to be true. To understand what makes the archerfish so special, we must first explore its home. Archerfish predominantly inhabit the brackish waters of mangrove forests, river mouths, and estuaries across Southeast Asia, northeastern India, and northern Australia. These environments are a tapestry of tangled roots, fallen branches, and leafy canopies, a paradise for all manner of insects, spiders, and other small creatures. It's a challenging place to hunt, but archerfish have evolved to take full advantage of this unique ecosystem. At first glance, the archerfish doesn't look like a predator to be feared. Its body is slender, its coloration silvery with dark markings, and its head slightly flattened along the top. But a closer inspection, especially of its mouth, reveals a secret weapon. The archerfish's mouth is specially adapted, featuring a distinct groove along the roof. Think of it as the barrel of a water rifle, allowing the fish to launch a concentrated jet of water up to 5 feet with striking force. But firing a jet of water is only one part of the archerfish's hunting strategy. Generating that powerful stream is where things truly get interesting. When an archerfish spots a potential meal, perhaps a beetle perched on a low-hanging branch, or a spider weaving a web just above the surface, it sets its jaws. Using the muscles of its throat and a quick, precise movement of its tongue and gill covers, the fish compresses a small volume of water in its mouth. Labeling the upper and lower jaws together, it pushes its tongue tight against the groove above, then suddenly snaps its gill covers closed, forcing the water out with explosive force. The result? A narrow, high-velocity jet of water hammers outward, arcing gracefully through the air and striking the target from below. The impact is often enough to dislodge unsuspecting insects from their perch, sending them tumbling into the waiting maw of the hunter below. However, the archerfish faces a significant optical challenge that land predators do not: refraction. When light passes from air into water, it bends, making objects above the surface appear in a different location than they actually are. For most creatures, this would turn hunting into a frustrating exercise in missed opportunities and wasted energy. But the archerfish has evolved brains wired for split-second physics calculations. In the time it takes to open and close its jaws, the fish calculates the necessary correction angle, compensating for the apparent shift in its target's position. This allows it to launch its water jet along the perfect path, again and again. Studies have shown that adult archerfish achieve a staggering degree of accuracy, successfully hitting targets in more than 90% of attempts. They are able to strike prey items as small as a couple of millimeters in diameter, an astonishing feat when you consider they are looking through a constantly moving water surface and making all those calculations on the fly. The archerfish's remarkable ability to compensate for refraction isn't just an instinctive trait either. Young archerfish must learn this skill, often by observing older, more experienced individuals. Through trial and error, they hone their hunting technique, gradually refining their aim and adjusting for different heights and angles. Over time, the archerfish becomes a true sniper of the underwater world. Vision plays a central role in this process. Archerfish possess large, forward-facing eyes that give them excellent binocular vision and depth perception, crucial for detecting and tracking small, fast-moving targets above the water. Their eyes sit high on their heads just above the waterline, maximizing their field of view while minimizing their own visibility to potential prey and predators alike. Even in environments where light shifts constantly due to moving leaves and water ripples, their eyes remain ever watchful, scanning for a telltale twitch of an insect's wings or the glint of a spider's leg. Once a target is spotted and the fish prepares to shoot, the hunt enters its most dramatic phase. In the split second after firing, the archer fish propels itself toward the point where the prey will hit the water. It's a race against not only the falling insect, but also other archer fish and opportunistic competitors drawn by the commotion. In some cases, an archer fish will even leap from the water with its powerful tail, plucking prey from a leaf or snatching it mid-air. This combination of marksmanship and agility ensures the archer fish rarely goes hungry. With such impressive abilities, it's no wonder archer fish have become a subject of intense scientific interest. Researchers have sought to answer a basic but tantalizing question. How does a fish learn such a complex skill? Laboratory experiments with archer fish have revealed a surprising capacity for learning and memory. Young archer fish are quick learners, studying not just their own mistakes, but watching the successes and failures of their peers. They adjust the force, angle, and even the shape of their water jet depending on the size and distance of the target. This sophisticated, flexible behavior is a rare example of social learning in fish. Not only are archer fish masters of their own craft, but their remarkable hunting technique has also found echoes in the world of human technology. Engineers and biologists study the archer fish's mouth to design bio-inspired devices that shoot fluids with controlled force. Roboticists look to the archer fish for cues on targeting systems and adaptive behaviors. Even neuroscientists find inspiration in the fish's visual processing and rapid calculation abilities, hoping to apply those lessons to improve artificial vision and targeting algorithms. The archer fish's story is one of adaptation and innovation, but it is also a reminder of the delicate balance of nature. These hunters depend on healthy mangrove forests and clean waterways for their survival. Unfortunately, these habitats are under threat from pollution, deforestation, and climate change. As we marvel at the archer fish's skill, it's important to remember the larger ecosystem that supports such extraordinary creatures. Alongside these ecological challenges, archer fish culture itself is rich and fascinating. In areas where humans have lived alongside archer fish for generations, tales of their marksmanship abound. Children might throw twigs into the water for the fish to knock down, or race each other to see which archer fish hits its target first. In the aquarium trade, archer fish are prized for their interactive behavior and intelligence, often becoming the centerpiece of educational displays that showcase the wonders of animal physics. From an evolutionary perspective, the development of the archer fish's aiming ability may seem almost miraculous. But look closer, and you'll see that this fish represents the culmination of countless tiny adaptations spread across generations. Each fish just a bit more accurate, a bit more perceptive, a bit quicker to learn from its elders. Through the pressures of competition and survival, the archer fish has become one of nature's most precise and ingenious predators. If you ever find yourself wandering along the edge of a sun-dappled mangrove swamp or a quiet estuary, pause for a moment. Let your eyes drift across the still water and the tangled roots. Somewhere nearby, an archer fish may be lurking, its eyes fixed on an unsuspecting fly, its body poised for that perfect shot. In a flash, a jet of water arcs upward, a testament to millions of years of evolution and the relentless ingenuity of nature. As you take in the scene, reflect on the lessons the archer fish offers. Mastery comes not just from instinct, but from learning, practice, and a willingness to adapt. Even in the most challenging environments, creativity and precision give rise to astonishing solutions. Whether in the wild or in a lab, the archer fish's story reminds us that the natural world is always full of surprises, each one more amazing than the last. If this glimpse into the life of the archer fish has inspired you, consider learning more about the ecosystems they call home. Share what you've learned with a friend or explore new wonders in the animal kingdom. And remember, in the world around us, there are always mysteries waiting to be uncovered, skills waiting to be admired, and creatures, like the extraordinary archer fish, whose brilliance might just change how we see the world. Thank you for joining us in this journey through nature's marvels. Be sure to reach out with your thoughts, and let us know which incredible animals you'd like to discover next. Until then, keep your curiosity alive and never stop exploring, because with each step, you're certain to find something truly remarkable.